tailor this presentation and teach you a lot of different things that we're doing in each one of those spaces. So I see affiliate marketing. Okay, very cool. What else? Shopify, webinars. We have some pretty cool stuff we're doing with all those. So if you want to learn about how to get more leads and sales to your business, we're going to be dropping a lot of knowledge on you today. All right, so it is 5:01. I'm going to go ahead and get started. So my name is Shane Brooks, and I'm a partner at a company called Wishloop. Now, I'm going to be showing you guys how to generate 10 times more leads and sales without spending a penny more on traffic. And you guys can obviously see my screen, of course, right? All right, great. So let's go ahead and we'll continue. So what is the lifeblood to every business online? Go ahead and let me know in the chat box. What is the lifeblood to every single business online? What do you think it is? Just go ahead and drop it in the chat box if you think you know the answer. Because that's what we're going to be covering today is, so I see Rob says traffic and sales. What else is everybody thinking? So I would say it's absolutely sales, because at the end of the day, if you're running a business and you're not getting any sales, but you're putting out a service, at the end of the day, you're a charity. Okay, so we're going to try to focus on how to get more leads into our business and work on converting those into actual sales. So conversions equals profit. Traffic does not make you money. Converting the traffic to sales does. And so conversion starts with leads. It takes about 7 to 13 touches to create a qualified sales lead. People need to know, like, and trust you. Therefore, remarketing is key. Now, here's the 3 basics of conversions. Direct to an offer, direct to an email, or direct to a call. Let's say that you are a local real estate business, then getting somebody to actually call you would probably be the best option for you. So the good news is there's lead gen opportunities literally everywhere. I mean, with the rise of the internet, there's literally never been a better time to actually start marketing online. The good news is 1 subscriber on your list equals about $1 per month in your pocket. The bad news is you only have about 7 seconds to impress a new visitor on your site before they simply leave. And the other bad news, on average, 98% of your visitors are leaving your site without doing anything. Definitely don't want that to be the case. And the ugly truth is, therefore, right now, 98% of your potential profits are being lost. So how are you converting your traffic right now? Go ahead and let me know in the chat box. Are you guys, trying to collect an email list? Are you guys trying to send people to, JVZoo, Warrior Plus offers? Do you guys run a local like real estate or plumbing business or, brick and mortar business? What are you guys doing online right now? Maybe I can give you some different ways that you can apply this to your business. So I see email list and affiliate offers. Okay, great. So we'll go ahead and keep going. Now, here's the 4 pillars to every single business online. All right, we want to create funnels. I think we all know the importance of creating funnels. The second thing is we want to start to build an email list. All right, that is very important. The next piece is we want to start to push out content campaigns. That's how we start to build a relationship with our audience. And then finally, we want to start to work on optimizing our website for conversions. I mean, that's one of the ways that I'm collecting an email list every single day. So we're going to be covering all 4 of these pillars today. Now, like I said, you're leaking potential profit. So I'm going to be going over the 5 different spots that we use in our business to boost leads and sales literally every day. So as visitors are coming in through search and social to engage with your content, there's 5 different spots that you could start to collect more emails, offers, or even drop more retargeting pixels. How many of you guys are using retargeting pixels in your business right now? Just give me a 1 if you guys are using retargeting pixels. Give me a 2 if you're like, Shane, what the heck is a retargeting pixel? So it looks like I got some 1s coming in. I got a 2 coming in there. Well, don't worry. If you don't know what it is, we'll cover it. So let's go ahead and keep going. Now, Wishloop team, we founded our business in 2011, and we've been focused full-time on Wishloop since 2015. And we're regarded as the top lead gen and conversion specialist in the IM space, and we have over 30,000 trusted customers online. So you're going to be in good hands today. So what are you going to learn? Well, we're going to teach you how to attract the targeted prospects from the biggest traffic sources on the web every day without paid ads or SEO. Second, I'm going to show you how to engage with your prospects, the key moments of truth using the 5 dynamic call to actions, and this method could literally 5x your conversions. I'm also going to show you a foolproof way to capture all your leads, visitors as leads that you can sell to month after month. Now, as a bonus, I'm going to give you a 5-step money-making system that you can literally make money with right out of the gate with this. I'm also going to show you plenty of case studies in the e-commerce market, webinar market. So if you've ever wanted to run webinars, we're also going to show you case studies in affiliate marketing. So if you want to start to do better with an email list and affiliate marketing, pushing people's promos and things like that, you'll definitely really like this. So before we get started, I just want to reassure you, in order to start using these methods to build a large engaging list that you can sell your customers with, you don't need any experience. This is completely newbie friendly. You don't need any technical skills. I'm probably the least tech savvy guy out there. You don't need hosting. You don't need a website. This is completely legal and absolutely ethical. So you don't need to worry about that. Now, who will this work for? Well, it's definitely going to work for e-commerce. It's going to work for software marketers, affiliate marketers, e-learning marketers, and definitely offline businesses. I mean, we have everything from rock climbing gyms in Vegas to spas in England. So we definitely have a very diverse group of customers. Now, the pipe ceiling conversion hack. So this is the first thing that I want you guys to write down. And I'm going to be teaching you guys a lot about this today. So why are online conversions so much lower than in real life? Go ahead and let me know in the chat box. Why do you guys think it's so much harder to actually sell people online than it is in real life? You know, that's a pretty good point to try to distinguish on, when we start to approach online. So go ahead and let me know in the chat box. Why do you think it is? So not face-to-face, you don't have trust, exactly, things like that, right? I would say that it has to do with things like body language and building rapport and all of that. So picture it like this, okay? You have 2 identical stores, okay? Grocery stores, let's say. Now, store 1, you walk in and it's like a ghost town. There's nobody there, nobody greets you. You walk in, you buy your product, you leave. Now, store 2, you walk in, the person that's working there initially says, "Hey, Shane, how you doing? So glad to see you. Now, I see you walking over to buy baby diapers right now. Just so you know, we have a discount going on baby formula if you would like something like that. And then before I leave, they also offer me a discount the next time I come in." Now, which store do you think that you're probably more likely to go to? Store 1 or store 2? Just give me a 1 or a 2. Definitely store 2, right? Because they engaged with you. I mean, simply by greeting somebody and having a more personalized message to somebody, you're going to have a much better conversion rate. So that is the biggest distinction I want to make as you start to approach this online, is how do we make these messages more personable and how do we build a better relationship with the people that visits our websites? So active converting is what it's all about. You got to take control of your prospects, personalize your message to fit your audience, and dynamically respond to cues, aka digital body language. So there are 5 opportunities to actively convert leads that you can turn into customers after every single click using Wishloop. So number 1 is pixel banking. So if you're not using pixels right now, you definitely need to. It's probably just as important as building an email list. Number 2 is conversion mats. Those are those big welcome mats that greet people to your websites. You could say, "Hey, how you doing? Just so you know, we actually have a discount going on, yada, yada, yada." Scroll boxes are going to be those scroll boxes right on the side of websites. Contextual popovers, right when I hover over a certain section of the website, something will come up and inform me about something special going on. And then number 5 is exit intent offers. And so each one of these spots we've used to actively convert each one of our websites to boost our conversions with all of our traffic. And so think about it this way. As visitors come in through search engines and social media and to engage with content, I'm going to start dropping retargeting pixels on literally every single person that comes to my website. Number 2, I'm going to start using conversion mats and tracking the conversions on that. I'll use scroll boxes, contextual popovers, exit intent popovers, and I'll start to work on getting a bigger email list, offers, and ad retargeting. So we'll break it down into 3 basic steps. Number 1, attract more clicks. Number 2, try to get a better engagement and grab attention. And then number 3 is try to work on getting better at converting into sales. So number 1, collect more leads. Number 2, push more offers. And number 3, retarget visitors. Pretty simple so far, would you say? All right, great. So let's go ahead and keep going here. Do you guys want to see some examples of, kind of what we're talking about here when we say, pixel dropping and, welcome mats and all of that stuff? Just give me a 1 in the chat box if you want to see that. If not, I can keep moving along, but I can show you plenty of websites that we're actually getting pretty good conversions on. So I see a bunch of 1s coming in. All right, great. Give me 2 seconds and I'll pull that up for you. So let's see here. All right. So here is an example of a welcome mat. So as I go to this modeling website and I start to scroll down the page, what happens is after about 10 seconds, I have a welcome mat that says, hey, could you be our next top model? And I'm going to say, you know what? Yes, I'm interested. And so are you a female age 17 to 24? I'm going to say, you know what? For this instance, probably. So I'm going to go ahead and opt in, and then I'll be able to see whatever they're going to offer me, and then I can click down. So that is basically what a welcome mat looks like. Now a scroll box, I'm going to show you a couple more examples of those a little bit later. I'm going to show you a contextual popover. These are pretty cool. So as I go to one of our blog articles, give me 1 second. There we go. So this is one of our blog articles talking about Facebook lead ads, the good, bad, and the ugly. As I start to scroll down this page, what you'll notice is right around, where is it? Right around, you see this right here, never having to worry about this again. If I click on this, boom, get this TOS plugin, and I can opt in. So that is an example of a contextual popover. And then finally, I'll show you what an exit intent popover looks like, and then we'll jump back into the training. So go ahead and open up this link here. So as I land on this website, give it a second to load. Now, what you'll see is my mouse here. Take a look at this. My mouse, as I start to go towards that back button, boom, I get this pop-up here. Would you like to help eliminate hunger? I'll say, please donate. And then boom, I go to a PayPal page. So that is an example of each one of these. I'm going to give all these links to you. Actually, here is another page that I can show you that's converting at around 16% right now. So this is one of our affiliate marketing websites. And so this page converts around 16% for cold traffic. So we definitely like to keep this one here. But let me go ahead and I'll pull back up the training. So I'll drop all those links in a little bit. But basically, with this one single pop-up that you see here, we collected 51,821 email leads from one contextual popover. So definitely very effective. This pop-up here, we had 5,936 hot leads saved by this exit intent pop at a 27% conversion rate. So very solid. This one here, we had 2,609 conversions on this welcome mat. 20% conversion rate on this welcome mat here. Kind of looks similar to that modeling website. 294 leads, 3 weeks from one exit pop on our blog. So definitely very solid. 1,190 leads captured with this geo-targeting campaign. Now we're going to be touching on this a little bit, but do you see this conversion rate right here? 42% conversion rate. That's fantastic. That's what you would hope with most campaigns, is that you start converting almost half of your traffic. And then 1,532 leads from this capture page plus exit pop, which converted at 46.34%. Obviously very fantastic for us. So we've collected a lot of leads with these tools. Now I'm going to show you 3 simple yet extremely effective tips that you can use to definitely increase your conversion. So make sure to grab a pen and paper, because you're definitely going to want to write these down. So number 1 is personalization. Okay, the more I can make my message personalized, especially the first-time visitors, this is definitely going to boost my conversions, as you can see with this 1,200 conversions to new visitors here. Conversion tip number 2 is micro commitments and segmentation. So, something like, would you like to increase your conversion rate sooner or later? So by simply pressing sooner and then getting to this page, I've increased my conversion rate. So that's number 2. And number 3 is continual optimization via one-click split tests. So give me a 1 in the chat box if you guys are doing split testing right now, and do me a 2 if you have no idea what a split test is. So I'll be looking for those answers, but I'll keep going. I'll just watch the chat box as I go. So use these 5 conversion levers to fully optimize how you engage and convert, add them to any website, and multiply your conversions. So what about traffic, right? We've talked about how we're currently optimizing all of our conversions, but how are we actually getting traffic to these? So let's take a step back and we're going to talk about how we're attracting people to these pages, funnels, so on and so on. So what we're doing is we're using something called the content infiltration hack. Now what this is it's inception through using other people's content. So content equals traffic. The more content I put out, the more traffic I'm going to get. The more traffic I get, the more authority that I build. The more authority I build, the more trust that I'm going to get. And the more trust I build, the more sales I'm going to be able to pump out. Pretty simple, right? So it's very important that you guys start to utilize content in your business if you're not already. So what if there was a way to get sales from simply sharing other people's content? I haven't written a piece of content in years. Now, you give me a 2 if you hate writing content like me, because I actually hate it. And I hate paying people for it. I pay tens of thousands of dollars for people to write articles for our business. And, I just don't see that being feasible anymore. So Rob says 2. Yeah, it sucks. I hate writing content. So let's go ahead and keep going. So infiltrate third-party content with these conversion levers that I just showed you, dropping retargeting pixels so that you can start to advertise after sharing other people's content. Use conversion mats, time pop-ups, exit intent offers on popular sites like Men's Health, BBC, Mashable, BuzzFeed, CNN, ESPN, and more. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and keep going, but we're going to tie all this together. So as I take authority content, people that are experts in what they do, let's take an example of the fitness space. If I want to start teaching people about, how to have a healthy diet, I'm not a doctor, right? So I don't need to be writing all about that because I probably might mess something up. So I'd rather go find an article from somebody somebody actually skilled in that trade to be able to, write their own blogs. Plus it saves me all the time. Then I'll start to share that onto social media and start to get traffic. And eventually I'll start to get some leads and sales from that. And so, like we talked about with the rise of the internet, 2.2 billion people on social networks. I think there's like 7.8 billion people in the world. So that means 1/3 of the people in the world are using the social media networks every single day. So definitely very, very solid. Now, what we have here is a compound interest. So what we do is we basically will grab all of these authority posts around a topic that we really like, or an offer that we're trying to sell, or our business that we're trying to promote. And we'll start to schedule all these campaigns out for anywhere from like 1 month all the way through to 6 months. So, our goal is to do as little work as possible and to systemize everything. So let's go ahead and keep going here. And so these methods are proven, and these exact traffic and conversion hacks you've seen have already brought in 13.4 million leads. Now think about that, 13.4 million leads. That's a lot of leads coming into our business using this first all-in-one conversion engine. Now, let's go ahead and start talking about this. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a company called Wishloop, but that is my company. And so that's what we're going to be talking over today. So we have over 13,000 Wishloop users, and we've generated 147 million impressions, 75 million retargeting leads. So remember those retargeting pixels we were talking about, and 13.4 million email leads. So very, very solid. So think about Wishloop as your central hub for all of your lead gen. So Wishloop connects all of your websites, e-com platforms, and integrated marketing tools like webinars, for example, that you can install with Wishloop and your e-com stores and social media pages, that you can feed all your leads directly into your autoresponder, webinar software, and other marketing tools. So basically, as you're sharing your websites, social media accounts, authority posts, I'm just pumping more emails, webinars, and ad retargeting that I can market to afterwards. So how easy is Wishloop? Well, our entire system is based on a drag and drop platform. You know, we definitely don't want to have any techie guys here. We want to have something very, very simple and easy to use, almost like you could train a monkey to do it. So that is our goal here. Now, 4 powerful tools that we've generated these leads across these marketing channels. We're using Amplify, which is those conversion mats, Engage, which is those scroll boxes, contextual pops, and exit offers, Capture, which are squeeze pages, so we're actually building out funnels with our system, and then finally our share feature so that you can take advantage of content campaigns and using other people's content. So turning clicks into customers all from one single all-integrated dashboard. Grow your subscriber list faster with an unmissable opt-in forms and landing pages. Increase your sales and revenue via integrated multi-touch campaigns. Boost engagement with irresistible contests and polls. Run special offers and promotions with instant impact offers, announcements, and coupons. Generate more traffic with our revolutionary share browser extension. And create winning campaigns in minutes with our intuitive drag and drop interface with tons of ready-to-use templates with no coding or tech skills required. So do you guys actually want to see how you can actually make money with this? I'll give you a step-by-step system that you can use to actually connect the dots, especially for Rob, who I know likes to do affiliate marketing. So we can actually use him as an example for one of our case studies here. So we'll go ahead and keep going now. No website, no content, no product, no problem. You don't need to worry. Now, there is one skill that is required to be able to use this method. You need to be able to copy and paste. So if you can do that, you're going to be okay, okay? So let's go ahead and start going here. So the 5-step money system. So number 1, you're going to need to pick a niche, okay? So for this example, I'm going to say fitness, okay? Because I know that niche very well. Number 2, I'm going to find an offer. All right, so for this example, I'm going to say a TRX, which is a $157 product. So definitely a very good commission if I can make some sales on that. Next, I want to find some content that will talk about how good the TRX is. Does that make sense? So basically, my content will pre-sell my offer. Next, I'm going to create a call to action for my offer. Does that make sense? And then finally, I'm going to start to work on generating more traffic. Pretty easy. All right, great. So step number 1, pick a niche. We've picked health. Step number 2, we're going to find a product. This could be Amazon, personal product, Teespring, JVZoo, ClickBank, or even Wishloop Instafunnels, which I'm going to teach you all about here in a little bit. But how many of you guys right now are actually taking advantage of JVZoo or ClickBank? You know what, give me a 1 for Amazon, a 2 for personal product, a 3 for Teespring, or a 4 for JVZoo, ClickBank, Warrior Plus. Just give me those in the chat box. I'm interested to see because maybe we can actually tailor some of these offers for you. So next, we're going to find some content. And so product reviews, articles to attract your target audience, to pre-sell your product. Use trend tools to find viral content and viral products, right? So like fidget spinners, right? We're so done with those now, thank goodness. But, you know, if I wanted to try to sell those and I looked at Google Trends and I know that it's really skyrocketing, I could very quickly create an offer for that. And then leverage authority sites like we talked about. And then create those call to actions, the welcome mats, pop-ups, slide-ins, exit offers, and retargeting pixels, which every single person here should be using retargeting pixels. Please make sure you're using that in your business. It's very important, okay? So finally, getting traffic by posting the Facebook, Twitter, blog comments, groups, forums, and then automating this posting using our scheduler actually has generated a ton of leads with us. So we're going to show you that. So would you guys actually like to see some examples? I'm going to show you some examples in webinar campaigns we've done. I'm going to show you some examples in affiliate promotions we've done. I'm going to show you examples in Shopify. So just give me a 1 if you want to see those. If not, I can keep going. So it looks like I got a bunch of 1s coming in. Let's do it, I see. All right, so let me go ahead and what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this here. So you guys can still see my screen, I hope. So first thing is we're going to take a look at that content infiltration, okay? So I'm going to click on this one here. Now, this one's talking about the power of Pinterest on social media. Now, Rob, you are going to love this because you want to learn more about affiliate marketing. So this is actually one of the methods that we use to push products. So I'm going to open this link here. So as I land on this and it's talking about the power of Pinterest and using it for social media marketing, what's going to happen is as I start to scroll down this page, do you believe in the power of Pinterest? Now, Rob, I'm going to call you out. What is this called? We just covered this in those top 3 tips. So tip number 1 was personalization. What was tip number 2? Do you remember what kind of pop-up is this? So it's going to be micro segmentation, right? So I'm going to say heck yes and create an endless stream of traffic from Pinterest, okay? Now just remember this headline right here, and I'm going to open this in a separate page. And so as I land on this, what happened was I actually just went through my affiliate link, which is right here. I used their headline, as you can see here. And then I also use this tagline, which you can see here. Now we basically boosted this article and then shared it into our Facebook group and ended up making a couple $100 worth of sales off of literally spending like maybe 20 bucks. So we ended up doing very, very well with this campaign. So pretty cool. I'm going to give you all these links. Next one I'm going to open up for anybody that's doing any kind of like Amazon affiliate marketing. I actually noticed that Amazon was running a special campaign probably about 3 months ago on the Amazon Echo, right? And it was actual real scarcity. There, I think it was like a Father's Day special. And so I'm going to go ahead and open up this link here. So as I land here, 15 cool things about the Amazon Echo. Boom, we get a welcome mat. Now this had a timer that was relevant to the special offer scarcity that Amazon was running. I literally copy and pasted the headline, copy and pasted the description, and then just put something catchy here. I put a .png photo here, and then when people click, it goes through my affiliate link once again. I was making sales with an Amazon product. So pretty simple. I'll close these out. You can actually just copy everything that I'm doing. You can just copy yourself. So here's one in the fitness space. This is for foam rollers. 5 ways the foam roller can improve your workout. So as I start to scroll down and, read this article, what's going to happen after a couple seconds is I'm going to get a welcome mat. So what's unique about this one? Once again, copy and pasted the headline, copy and paste the description. I used their sales video, and it's going through to my affiliate link. Pretty simple. I mean, hopefully you guys are getting the gist of this. I'll show you 1 or 2 more. So here's one for skipping rope. So a very cheap offer. So we actually end up making a lot of sales with this that we retarget with higher price products. So that's why we want to drop those retargeting pixels. So 12 reasons you want to skip rope. All right. So after this pop-up comes up, literally all I did was grab a video of some girl doing jump roping exercises, bring out your inner athlete and unleash your summer bod jump rope workout. I'm ready for results. Very easy. Press this, and it's only a $10 product, so we actually made quite a lot of sales. We actually pushed this one, like I said, so we could retarget with more expensive offers like the TRX, because we know if they're interested in something like a jump rope, then they're going to be interested in something like a TRX. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one. And then finally, I'll show you one from a more expensive offer, which I don't know if we have any runners here, but how runners can benefit from heart rate training. So I got a pop up here, meet your new fitness goal. Got their sales video, very clean, good looking pop up here. It looks like it's coming directly from this page. And we've actually noticed if it slides in from the bottom left, it's less intrusive so people don't click away. So I'm going to go ahead and press for details. This is a $130 product. So I really love getting commissions from this one because, they're nice packed commissions. So I'm going to go ahead and close these. Now, every time that we cloak one of these links, all I'm going to be doing is grabbing this short link here, and that's how I'm going to grab those. Now, how we're able to create these is you see this little extension or this little bookmark here. All I do is I press this, and then what I do is I open up pop-ups, Instafunnels. So let's use Instafunnels, for example, create save. All right, this little link here, I'll open a new tab. Now, as I start to scroll down, the backward funnel demystified. Now, we talked about Instafunnels and, what they are, but we're going to go into depth in these in a little bit. So I'm going to show you a little preview. So I'm going to type in my name. All right, so I opted in. All right, so what happened is I literally just opted in. Now, how many times have you guys opted in for something and it usually just they capture your email and then you just get spammed with like messages? That happens to me all the time. So what Instafunnels is it's 12 different membership platforms with like 7 to 9 part video sequences, so that when people opt into your list, you're actually going to give them direct value. So go to video 1. This one's teaching you all about videos overview. Video 2, this one's talking about a front end offer, all the way through a back end offer, so on and so on. So we end up building a relationship with our list. That way, when people opt into our list, they're much more qualified and willing to open our emails because they know that we're not going to be just spamming them. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Don't be spammers. Do it the ethical way. So do you guys want to actually see what this looks like inside of this dashboard? I'm going to go ahead and refresh this link here. Just give me a 1 if you guys want to see what this looks like, how I'm able to create these. And I'll drop you this link here. So give me a second. All right, so I see a lot of 1s coming in. Great. So, all right. So I land on Wishloop. I'm going to go ahead and open up this here. Great. So obviously, as you can see, very clean and sexy dashboard. Like I said, we've been working on this for almost 3 years. We have over 13,000 customers using this actively. Actually, I think we just hit 14,000 this month. So know that this is a very test and proven platform that our users love. So Amplify are those full screen call to actions, those welcome mats. Engage, pop-ups, scroll boxes. This is how we make those funnels, those squeeze pages, and this is how we're able to drip out all of our content months prior. Now, what's really cool about this as well is we have a live chat section. So anytime I need any help or anything like that, I can just come here and send them some messages. Now, don't do this. That's just what I do. I like the message magic mark right there. So, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create an example here. So let's go ahead and we'll open up Capture here. I'm going to create new. Now, what you'll see is we got a couple different categories. Go at popular, collect emails, event and webinars, promotions, miscellaneous, club templates. So we have 170 templates just in this capture section. Now we have different ones in each one of these. So we got music festivals, ground maintenance, Turkish restaurants, Indian restaurants, gun shops, real estate, quizzes, conversions, sandwiches, Instafunnels, burger restaurants, resort and holidays. So basically anything you can imagine. Now, if I click on any one of these, I can quickly change it. So let's say that you're running a Bitcoin offer and you don't see a Bitcoin template in here. I can actually quickly change the background. So let's go ahead and I'll open one of these up so that I can show you what it actually looks like. So I want to choose one that looks pretty cool. Let's see here. I don't know. There's a ton of them. Why don't we do this one? I like this one. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Now, a couple really cool things I want you to take note of. End tour. Everything, like I said, is drag and drop. So all I need to do is this. It is that easy. So I'm going to put that there. Now, if I want to say, let's say I want to go to YouTube and grab a video for some sort of offer. Okay, I'll go to YouTube real quick. So I go to YouTube and let's say that I grab a video like this here. All right, now this is just a song. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to media. I'm going to drag and drop the video here. Now end tour. I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to copy and paste the link. And then boom, now I got a video on my page. I'll drag and drop this to make it look nice. Put this up here. And then I can move this all around and customize it. Now everything here is fully customizable. Now let's say that we were going to go through all of this. So we got different headlines, text, paragraphs, media, so I can add images, videos. I can have a SoundCloud audio here, forum, so I can actually customize how I want people to opt in. I can put social media. So let's say that they click through here to my offer and they opt in. Well, what I want to do is I want to get more likes on my Facebook, for example. So I'm going to click next step. So now I'm building a funnel. I go to next step here, and what I do is I'm going to put my social media site. So I'm going to drag and drop my Facebook here, and I'll put this like that, and slow internet. So I got this, drag and drop a headline, start typing. What I'll do is do something like this, make it much larger, do 92. And then now I have built my page. And so it is that easy to set all this up. Now, we got also buttons. So for anybody that is running, like, let's say a real estate business, for example, what if I want to start getting some more direct calls, I want people to call me on the phone so that I can actually close them. All I need to do is drag and drop this. If I want to get people to actually send me payments directly on this funnel, I can actually put a PayPal button so people can pay me directly off of this. Let's say that I want to put Amazon widgets. I want to put ebooks. I want to make a quiz so that I can make my people here more engaged and qualified. We're going to be actually showing you Shopify. So if there's anybody that wants to learn more about ecom, on the 19th, I believe, we're actually running an entire training webinar on step-by-step how to build an actual Wishloop funnel that integrates perfectly with Shopify for only $9 a month. So you're going to like that. Teespring. Now, geo-targeting, so I can actually call out people's city's name, country flag, country name, visitor or zip code, and I can also put miscellaneous. So I can put Google Maps, I can put external websites, countdown timers, so I can drag and drop and put a countdown timer on here if I want. I can also put tracking pixels, those retargeting pixels that we talked about. So now let's say that I build all this out and make it look nice. I drag and drop this stuff down. And I want to actually optimize this for mobile because we know how important mobile marketing is. So what I'll do is I'll press over here. And then what I can actually do is I can drag and drop every feature. So if I don't want these on here, then I can actually unselect those. Hey, you know what? I don't want my video right there. So I'm going to drag and drop this up here. And so now that looks much better, especially for a mobile device. And then I would click over, click save, and I'm done. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this. Now, what I can actually do is each one of these links looks like Mark is like, what the heck are you doing? So that's how fast and responsive these guys are. I'll tell them that we're doing a demo here soon. But I can actually make these customizable links. So I'm going to put WL demo for Wishloop demo. I'll click save. So when I actually open up this link here, and paste it over here. Now it's going to look ugly because I didn't make it look sexy when I was building it, but pretty simple, right? So I'm going to go ahead and close this tab here. Now I'm going to jump back over. Now, as I was showing you, we got Amplify. So I'm going to show you a couple of the templates that we have in there, and then I'm going to jump back into the training, okay? So all the templates we got a ton of different templates in here as well. Look at all the Instafunnels. So we got webinar conversions. These are all training courses that basically you'd be able to get. Backwards funnels, branding blueprints, productivity explosion, infographics, ultimate hashtag traffic, foolproof webinars, video sales letters, smart funnels blueprints. It took us like months and months and months to put all this stuff together. And we got a bunch of other templates. We actually come out with templates every single month. So here's our share feature, so you'll be able to schedule all your campaigns. And then the other key feature that I wanted to show you here is our installations and integrations. So if I want to actually use our browser feature, which I showed you a little while ago, I'll literally just drag and drop this onto my toolbar. If I want to install this on my website, I'll just install it this way. I can actually set up my own custom domains, which I'm going to show you here in a second. And then I'll also have integrations. So we have a ton of different integrations, and this is one of the most important things I want you to pay attention to. Things like Twitter, Zapier. I don't know how many people are using Zapier right now, but definitely probably one of my favorite platforms. Facebook, MailChimp, GetResponse, Aweber, ActiveCampaign, Campaign Monitor, GoToWebinar. So if you've ever wanted to use, webinars in your marketing efforts, Constant Contact, iContact, SendLane, Webinar Geo, EverWebinar, so on and so on. So we got a lot of different integrations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over here. And I'm going to show you a couple examples of how to use Instafunnels to create some qualified leads. So let's take example of hashtags for social media marketing. So I go on that overlaid link, which I showed you. And so as I land here, I get this drop down. Very pretty, good looking drop down. I usually have a 30% opt-in rate, so I collect a big list with this. So go ahead and opt in. Show me. And then once again, an entire video course teaching those users all about what that article was going to be telling them about anyway. So the next thing I wanted to show you guys was some webinar capture pages. So how many of you guys use webinars in your marketing efforts? Just give me a 1 in the chat box if you guys have ever used webinars, because I'm going to actually show you how we got over a 4,000 conversion rate if you want on one of our webinar campaigns. So it almost sounds made up saying 4,000%, but that's what we got. So it looks like Rob and a few other people are saying yes. All right, great. So here is just one example for one of my webinar funnels. So this is actually integrated using EverWebinar. So it's an automated webinar. So when people click this here, they can actually sign up for my webinar. Pretty simple. So here is another webinar, which is this hashtag training, which I showed you here. And then I'm going to show you some e-com. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you the training for this webinar stuff. So let me go ahead and pull that up. And so this was another training webinar that we did. So you'll be able to go and watch this later, but it's very in-depth. I'll give you a very short run through right now. But let's go ahead and show you how I did this. So make that full screen. Can everybody see my screen? This is pretty cool what I'm about to show you. I mean, like I said, I got over 4,000% conversions on this. So I collected 167 new leads, okay, in 1 week. And I ended up doing $9,834 in sales off of that. And I spent maybe $100 in ads. So very good percentage. So all I did was I made a bunch of Facebook posts, just like I've been showing you. I make a bunch of posts. You know, this one was talking about HubSpot's websites doubled conversions. And then what would happen is when people would land on that, they would see a pop-up. Now, something very, very important that you can do with our platform is once they get to that pop-up, then they get to our funnel. I offered them a lead magnet. They opted in. We collected social shares on here. And then we scheduled out about 30 different articles to go out. And we used, for this instance, we used Demio, and we ended up collecting 167 leads. Now, we ended up doing a split test. Now, in this split test, guys, I want you to pay attention. Can you see there's 4 different pop-ups that we're showing? So if you were to refresh that page 3 different times, you would get 4 different times, you'd see 4 different pop-ups. Now, out of these pop-ups, which pop-up do you think I'd want to stick with? Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4? Let me know in the chat box. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. I gotta know that you guys are engaged right now. So everybody's saying number 2, exactly. Number 2, because it has a 44% conversion rate. So that's definitely what I'm gonna want to go with. So if I'm gonna be paying ads, I want to make sure that my money is going to good use. So as you can see here, we had 372 impressions, 167 conversions at a 44% conversion rate. That's actually really, really good. I'm actually impressed with 44% conversion rate. Now, we ended up running that webinar. We had 148 people register, 440 people actually attend. As you can see, we had a very good attendance rate. It lasted almost 2 hours. And here were the final results. 33% of people showed up. 18% of people bought live. We sold the product for $447. That $447 product equated to $3,129. We ran the replay for 3 days, ended our webinar with 3 times the amount of leads with 22 sales, which equated to $9,834. And we didn't have a single refund. Why? Because I always make sure the training is very detailed and skilled so that everybody that sees those webinars has everything they need to actually succeed with these. So that is pretty much how we do these. Now, in this webinar, you can go watch once you actually, join on with us. But, we'll teach you how to actually scale with all of this. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize that. Now, is there any e-com people here? Do you want to see something that we're actually building with e-com right now for like Shopify? Just give me a 1. If not, I can jump off to something else. But hopefully you guys are seeing some pretty cool stuff here. So I see some 1s coming in. All right, great. So this is actually something I'm about to start running ads on. Please do not steal my idea, because this has taken me like a week to put together. So join the latest booty craze. All right. So all I did was find a video for the 25 amazing mini band exercises. So for anybody who knows what free plus shipping is, that's what this is. So we got this mini band. I think we're getting them for like 30 cents. And then we got some, killer tips on, why you'd want to use this booty shaping, prevent knee injuries, yada, yada, yada. We got privacy policies and terms and conditions, which is great. Now we have a whole training webinar, like I said earlier, on how to do this coming up. So don't worry if you're confused, but I'm going to go ahead and opt in real quick and I'll show you what this looks like. All right, so I opted in, grab one today. Boom, now you see an upsell. So pretty cool. Once again, I put a video, somebody else's video, not mine, about the complete foam rollers guide. All right, so if somebody was like, what the heck is this? And they watch this video, they're going to be like, oh, that's pretty cool. All right, so they're going to be able to get that for $20 when it's usually 30. And we'll make about, I think like $20 almost on that. We're getting those for super cheap. So your portable massage therapist, for this instance, I'm going to say yes. But before I say that, we also have these conditions here as well. So if I press refund policy, I can actually go and read all of this and go back. So I'm going to say yes. Now, let me ask you guys a question. How many of you guys have done Shopify before? Just give me a 1 if you guys have done Shopify in the past. So it looks like we have some 1s coming in. We have some 2s. All right. So you know as well as anybody, if you've done Shopify before, then you realize it's actually like $30 to $40 a month to use Shopify. The training that we're actually about to run, I think in like a week or 2, we're actually going to be showing you how to use Shopify, but they're $9 a month package. How cool is that? So you have to, instead of paying $30 to $40 a month, you only pay $9 a month. And then you just build your funnels and everything with Wishloop, showing how I'm going to show in that webinar. So pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead, and do you guys want to see 1 or 2 more Shopify examples, or do you want me to jump back into the training? Just give me a 1 if you want to see some more examples, 2 if you want me to keep going. But definitely some cool tips that you guys can use, no matter what industry you're in. So I see a bunch of 1s coming in, so I'm going to say rim of the glass. So one other cool thing that you can do with Wishloop is you can actually create your own custom domains. So as you can see here, I got this one that says a bunch of gibberish .wishloop.com/miniband. Well, if I want to make that look prettier, I can go buy a domain and I can do something like this called the rimoftheglass.com. So if I press this here, you see me land on this page. Once again, very similar, but this one actually has a little chat box. So I'm going to go ahead and opt in real quick. All right, send me my gift. Now we got a scarcity timer, which is an evergreen timer, which obviously helps conversions. We have those privacy policies, terms and conditions, and everything that you would need down here. And then claim now. And then here's the upsell. This is where he makes his real money. And so we got a little blinking light here. I'm going to say yes. And then boom, I go right into the cart. So there we go. Now I'm inside the cart. All right. So pretty cool. Once again, now this guy actually put his logo up there. So I'll close some of these tabs out real quick. Here's another one that he made. So this was a welcome mat that you just saw. It just happened instantly. And so once I opt in here, same concept. There's another one I put here for something else. Roll Tide, claim offer. And so looks like that one's not set up anymore. But we actually reached out to one of our customers because we noticed he was doing this, and we built an entire training. So I've been working for like 2 months on building a really solid Shopify training for our customers so that they know how to, get the full power of Wishloop and get the most out of it. Now, for anybody that is struggling with like ad retargeting, I also put this link at the bottom. This is something I put together for our users. So you can actually go in here and you can actually go through these categories and basically customize your target audience to get cheaper traffic. So I'm going to give you an example. If we're typically average, like let's say I'm trying to sell a fishing rod. All right. Well, maybe my grandmother liked fishing.com, but maybe she doesn't know competitors in the fishing space. So if I target a popular competitor, so if I look up fishing competitors on Google and I look at the top 5 and then I target those people, I'll probably get much more qualified traffic. So that's what you can actually do with this document here. And then I also put together this little cheat sheet for Facebook groups. So if you've ever wanted to get some like cheap traffic to offers, one of the things that I do is I'll use popular groups like yoga, games, like video games, fitness, pets, and then I'll go into these groups and I'll post my pop-ups. Now, the way that this works, we've actually had really good results, and it's not scammy in any way. So I'll go ahead and pull this up. Let me go ahead and log in real quick. You know what? Go. All right, so I'm signed in. I'm up on top of this page. Now, what I'll do is let me go ahead and I want to try this group here. So you guys will have all of these links so that you can go back and test this out for yourself. So we'll do, let's try this one. So I'm going to show you 2 more things here, and then we'll jump back into the training. So just bear with me. So what I can do is I can actually take one of these links that I've done previously. So let me duplicate this and go back, and I'll actually show you some of the content that I'm building for the Shopify stuff. So where are those links? So Wishloop. So here they are. So here's a bunch of articles that I put together. Now, can you see these links here? Engage, Amplify, so on and so on. So what I'll do is take this one here. Now, I'll open this up so you guys can actually see what it looks like. So remember that mini band funnel that we're making that we plan to run traffic on? Free mini band exercise. Grab one now, and then boom. Kind of making sense here. So I'll close this, and what I'll do is I'll grab this link here. So let's go back to this group. Now, the way to do this in non-spammy ways, okay, don't be that person that's like, hey, go look at my offer. Nobody likes those people. You're just going to get kicked out of a group. So something like this, right? So wake up those glutes, a little silly face, and then I post it. That right there is going to get me much more clicks. Now, even if they don't go to my offer and purchase, guess what? Now I drop the retargeting pixel on them, and so I can actually retarget them with like a Facebook lead ad, for example. And we'll be going more into that in training, but I'll go ahead and post this. So don't have dormant butt syndrome. All right. So I'll go ahead and jump back into my my training here. Now, do you guys want this link that I can actually send you so you can go back and copy a lot of these offers? Just give me a 1 in the chat box. I'll jump back into the training though. Let's see. So I see a lot of 1s coming in. So if you want that link, just write this down. Maybe I can actually, let me go ahead and I'll copy this for you. And I'll post it in here. Share, copy link. All right. Can you guys give me a 1 if you get this? Send to all. All right. Just give me a 1 if you guys see that link. And just make sure it works for you. So try to open it up and make sure it works for you, because I don't want you guys to miss anything. The goal is for you guys to actually learn from this webinar and get a lot of things that you can actually apply to your business. So just give me a 2 if it's working. Just want to make sure it's working for you. If it is, great. All right, so I see some 2s. Great, excellent. All right, I'm going to go ahead and jump back into the training here. So And I'm going to stay as long as you guys need. So if you have any questions, if you're like, hey, Shane, I'm running a real estate business. What do you think I should do for my business? I'm happy to help with that. So one poll I want to ask is, how would you like to use Wishloop in your business? Would you want to do e-com, webinars, email generation, or for all of above? Just give me a 1, a 2, or 3, or a 4. What do you actually see yourself, using something like this for? So I see 1 and 3. So email generation and e-com. Okay, very cool. So I see 3. So email generation, excellent. What else is everybody thinking? And if you guys don't know how to do webinars, like I said, we've done a training on that, so I can actually teach you how to do that. It's very solid. It's a great way to explain and teach and everything you guys are seeing now. Hopefully you guys have liked this presentation. So basically, we're going to be able to give you training on each one of these topics. Now, we're going to go into email generation here in a little bit, so just bear with me. So would you guys be interested in hearing an exclusive deal that we're running today before I jump back into basically affiliate marketing and teaching some email gen stuff? Just give me a 1 if you guys want to see that. So I see some 1s coming in. Great. All right. So what we're going to be offering today is we're going to be offering the Wishloop Pro Unlimited plan. So exclusive plan for our premium license. So you're going to be able to get everything I've shown today: Amplify, Engage, Capture, and obviously your content sharing feature. Now, typically we're doing that for $924. I said $27 a year. It's not going to be that today, so don't worry. Now we have hundreds of templates that are drag and drop controlled. You're also going to be able to get that share feature that I showed you. So you can actually basically overlay anybody's content. So just like I did with that Wishloop mini band, I put together like 30 articles. I overlaid all the articles with call to actions with split tests going on, and then set them up in my share feature to start dripping out, and I'll start collecting those leads for sales into my funnel. So I'm going to get all the advanced pro features and lifetime upgrades, which is typically $197 a year, but that's going to be free. Now, I'm also going to give you guys some exclusive bonuses. Do you guys like bonuses? Who doesn't, right? So these are actually very, very valuable bonuses. This is going to fill in every gap that you might have. So number 1 is going to be a full lead gen blueprint. Okay, so if you do want to start collecting more leads and sales, then we're going to show you in a step-by-step guide the most effective way that we're doing it. So don't worry about that. You'll get that guide. Now, typically, we're offering that to our customers for $197. You'll get that for free today. Now, if you want to start creating more qualified leads, like we've shown you, 12 done-for-you membership sites, Instafunnels. Typically, we're offering that for $997. You're going to get that for free as well today. Now, the other problem that people typically have is they don't know how to actually engage with a lead that comes in the door. So let's say that you start collecting emails. Well, how are you going to nurture those emails to start to build rapport and actually be able to generate some revenue off them? So if you're struggling with that, like I was in the beginning, then we're going to be giving you an entire email sequence that we've made over $1 million with. So you'll be able to get that as well. So over 7 figures in 12 months with this email sequence. And so obviously we're offering that typically to our premium users for $997. You'll get that for free. Now, fast action bonus that we're having is we have actually a full team of premium designers that are coming out with basically new pop-ups, new call to actions, new funnels every single month. Okay, so 15 brand new pop-ups, landing pages, and conversion mats every month. We'll be offering that typically $37 a month or $447 a year. You'll get that for free today. So total breakdown of value real quick. $1,797 a year for the full pro license. Monthly is $444 a year for the template club, and $2,191 full of Instafunnels bonuses. So a total value breakdown of $4,432 of everything that I've shown you today. So if you want to pay $4,432, go ahead. I don't want you to have to pay that, so don't worry. So what we're going to be giving you is 75% off today. So we're going to also give you $3,000 worth of bonuses. Pretty fair. So 75% off. So what we're going to be giving you is $449 a year for a total savings of $3,983. So you're going to get the pro license. You'll get the pro monthly template club. So you're going to get new templates every single month. You're going to get Instafunnels and you're going to get a total breakdown of $4,432, all for a measly $449. So total breakdown, you're going to be getting all these things here. Okay, I don't want to go through them all, but you're going to be able to split test. You're going to be overlaying people's products. You're going to get an email list that you can use, all of that for $497. Now, if you want any of that stuff and you want to jump on board with us before I jump into the rest of the training, just go to this Wishloop link here. I can actually copy and paste it into the chat box if you want. So let me go ahead and do that for you. And so for anybody that wants to jump on board, I highly suggest you do, not only for the offer that we're showing, but also all the training that we're providing on all this stuff afterwards. So send all, boom, just let me know if you got that, and then we'll go ahead and keep on with the training here. So swap screens, there we go. Can everybody give me a 2 in the chat box if you got the link? And then I'll keep on keeping on here. So great, Rob says yes. All right.